From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Newcomb is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty D, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
2-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Hit on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34.
Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher, but not a thrower.
First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Gloved by Murphy. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
For the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. This is line to left. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
In now is Anthony Rendon, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Pitch popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Daniel.
And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
That's popped up, but this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His career line against Roark up until this point. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First delivery to him on the way. Sinking line drive out to right center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Number 20.
In now, number 20, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Markakis, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tanner Roar. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Chris Stewart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Stepping in for the Braves, Sean Newcomb. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's
A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit hard up the middle, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, number 20, as he drives a liner to right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Michael Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Striding into the box, Ryan Flaherty. First pitch on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
In now, Chris Stewart. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. The 1-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, one down.
Up next for Washington, catcher, Tanner.
Striding in once again, Tanner Roark. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Called strike 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-2. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He pulls this one into right. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, number 20.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zimmerman is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Sean Kelly.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Chris Stewart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Sean Newcomb. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Michael Taylor.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Digging in, Matt Wieters. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brian Goodwin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 8, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Zimmerman comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Previously against Vizcaíno, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now is Adam Eaton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Turner at second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Wilmer Depot will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1. Wilmer Depot.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson scoops it up.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Newcomb gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game